Hey guys, I'm Zmore, the dad in DPS, and as you may have gathered from the title on the video, we are back for another episode of The Good, the Scrap, and the Scrip. Now, before we get into the video and the weapon, let's thank our YouTube members, which are Twice Baked Spuds, Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Waller's Me, David Smith, Deofane Gaming, Fathead the Druid, Colin G, Gary McKnight, Chris K and Brian RMC. Thank you very much guys for your support, it is very much appreciated. And if you would like to be a YouTube member, click the join link down below this video, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now whatever you damn well do, don't forget to burn the evidence. So, as you may have gathered, this is a Bloodied 25% faster fire rate, 90% reduced weight flamer. It is a pretty deadly weapon. Now, the great thing about this is that flamers on their own are just ridiculous. So yeah, I expect this weapon's going to do a lot of damage very quickly. But let's get into the video and see how well it actually does. So, this weapon is... Flamers are ridiculous, let's be honest. They do crap loads of damage really quickly, and as you can see, things pretty much just evaporate in front of this thing, and I'm barely holding down the button. It's just dead. Dead. I mean, these aren't max level, but still. Dead. Just absolutely insane amounts of damage, and for the most part I'm not even in their rage range. I mean, I don't really need to be in this scenario, let's be honest. I just sort of wander up to things and they are annihilated with very little effort. I mean, one click is taking them down to half their health. If I hold it in, they just get minced into oblivion and explode in front of me. So yeah, it's a very, very powerful weapon, and I dare say it's gonna make Jeff into Patty, unfortunately, but maybe that's just me. So before we get into that, let's see how the build does. So moving on to the build, it's pretty much my standard heavy build. We've got the usual kind of heavy gunner perks to boost damage. I've got a lot of weight mitigation perks on at the moment because I am in power armor and I sort of need them. And here we've got glow sight just in case I come up against glowing enemies. This I'm probably going to be removing 3 points out of endurance and popping it somewhere else, but at the moment, yeah, it's where it is. And then the main other perks are stabilized, nerd rage. We've got adrenaline, bloody mess, one gun army. Everything else isn't really that important in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, just to optimize DPS as much as we can. I always forget to go in here, but as you can see, these are the perks that we've got running in here. This is obviously one of the main focuses I would direct your attention to, because that is going to do a lot of damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty, we've knocked ourselves down to nerd rage range, so let's see how Jeff deals with the pain that I'm about to bestow upon him. I don't think he's going to do very well personally, but we'll see. And he's instantly dead. Well, that was horrifying. Let's see if the Queen fares better. So we're back with our usual nemesis, the Mirelurk Queen. Probably the one thing that stops us from being able to get this video done pretty easily and effectively. She's a big pain in the arse. However, as you can see, down she goes. Easy as pie. Now, as with any weapon, we want to test it in daily ops and see how well it does. Now, unfortunately, it is another melee day, so we aren't going to get the full results of what we want, but that is what it is. There's not a lot I can do about that. As you can see, it takes out that mole and the miners down in literally a second, and then recoups pretty much all the ammo that I just used on it. So that in itself is proof that it's going to do very well in daily ops. Yeah. ammo is not an issue for this thing here. So far, so good. And don't get me wrong, I don't know how it's going to deal against the big fella, but this thing is definitely shaping up to be... Oh, get away from me. To be one of the better weapons for daily ops, for definite, because stuff dies. Stuff dies really quickly. There isn't really a huge deal about... Like, literally you just saw me do that and get 16 ammo back when I had 4 left in the tank. So, yeah, if you're using the full bloodied effect, you're gonna get the full bloodied damage. And this is not a weapon you want to screw around with. Don't get me wrong, the range in it isn't particularly great in comparison to other weapons, and then you do have the flamer glitch where you need to replace the barrel every time you log into a server, but that is more than a reason to still use it. It's fantastic. So now we come up against the big bad boss of this place, and as you can see, he doesn't stand a freaking chance against this weapon at all. Great weapon. That was today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel more, hit the join link down below to become a YouTube member. And yeah, it's a fantastic weapon. It has a little bit of a downside of the range having a problem with the barrel and you need to re-equip it every time you join a server. The durability isn't the best, but the damage is damn near second to none. If you point this at something, it is going to die. So yeah, if you get a chance to get a weapon like this, would heavily recommend it. But with that, I'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.